too?
I'm a little tired.
Don't get me started. I've put so much on the line for this thing, and I'm about to find out very soon whether all of this was worth it. I really had to go back to the drawing board and not only think about how I can make the program the best in the market, because we went ahead and accomplished that last year. But I just had this gnawing feeling inside of me at the end of 2018 that like, I wasn't really doing anything groundbreaking, was I? I had a course, that was it. I didn't have an education company, I didn't have a mission, I didn't have a team, we didn't have a common collective vision. I had to dive deep into how do my students learn best? Why do some get results? Why do some not? And I wanted to build a platform that would fundamentally change the way our students learn.
When you're trying to build something that's better than all the learning platforms that are out there, it's just hard. You're going up against some of the biggest competitors in the industry who've had years to do this. And we're trying to turn this around in like months.
It's been a long, expensive, and grueling 13 months. But I know this thing will be worth it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have moved over to my desk so I can present to you the rest of this episode, because what I am about to show you is truly a masterpiece. I am about to give you the golden key. Now, I want you to do something for me. Close your eyes real quick. And by the way, actually do this. We're gonna do this together, okay? I want you to think about what $10,000 a month would feel like. What would you spend it on? What would you do with it? What would your friends and family think about you once you achieved it? Keep your eyes closed. Now, I want you to think about any worries or concerns you have. Maybe even any doubts. Still keep your eyes closed. Finally, I want you to imagine me watching over your shoulder. I want you to imagine me literally in the room while you're going through this. How nice does it feel to have someone there for you? That is what Agency Navigator is. And before I run you through this incredible program, let's run through a little exercise together. Real quick, let's do some math. Because most people have no idea how easy it is to make $100,000 a year with their agency. So let's break it down. This is the math to making $100,000 a year with your agency. Because when you execute this process correctly, you should get at least 3 to 4 new clients per month. And at $2,000 a month a pop, that's $6,000 to $8,000 in new monthly recurring revenue each month. Now, over the course of 1 year, that's $72,000 to $96,000 a year from just 3 to 4 new agency clients. Now, when you set up and run your agency business the right way, it's effortless to attract at least 3 to 4 new clients and produce $100,000 per year. Now, to make $100,000 a year in a regular job, it takes qualifications, decades of work experience, and slave-like hours. Even then, most people never get close to $100,000 a year. But when you start an agency business, $100,000 it's not even impressive. I hate to be blunt, but it's really not even that impressive. It's considered standard. Now, real quick, let me tell you a little bit about what went into making this possible. The 2 years of insane pain, struggle, money, effort, time, doubt on my part and my massive team's part to bring this to you today. This was almost 2 years of intense work from not only my side, but my team's side, because everything that we're doing at the agency to this day, all of that gets updated real time in Agency Navigator. This is literally the culmination of me running my agency for 5 years. Everything that's worked, not worked, the trials, the tribulations, it's all gone into this. And I'm just going to be very honest with you. There is, and I can say this with full certainty, there's not a single educator out there who still runs their agency. If they do, they might make a cute $10,000, $20,000 a month if you really do a little bit of digging. There's no one who performs, and there's no one who runs their agency to the level that we do. And I'm very, very lucky. As I said, I've been running my agency for 5 years, so I have an incredible CMO who can kind of take the reins for the most part. But the difference with Gray Agency compared to everyone else is we're not speaking, we're not giving you philosophy and like high level this and like, we're like, no, we just spent $500,000, $1 million last month. And in fact, some months even 2 or 3 million. And we can tell you for a fact that this new advertising strategy actually works. Like we're actually in the trenches. So that's why over the space of 115 modules, you guys get everything. Like, I'm really not holding anything back. You guys get everything that makes my agency $100,000 to $150,000 a month profit. And a big aspect of that is service delivery. 49 service delivery modules. Now the program itself, the quality of it already is revolutionary. Like it already takes online education to a level that's never been done before. But what we've done with the platform is quite frankly jaw-dropping. And I'm going to demo it in just a second. But this has probably been the hardest thing I've ever done. Building a custom platform with 10 plus custom tools. Like each tool is as if it's almost a new software company. Like we have to build software from scratch. So 10 different tools. Tools that literally tell you how much an e-commerce business is making. You just punch in, we show you exactly, you just need to punch in one number. We show you exactly how to get it. We tell you exactly how much to spend on different ad sets, how much to spend on cold, how much to spend on retargeting. We tell you exactly, there's a financial planner. So at the end of every month, and I actually use the financial planner religiously. You just type in your numbers and it'll give you the health of your company. All the way to an ads checker where all you need to do is just take your copy that you've written for your clients, put it in there, and we'll tell you whether it's compliant or not. And if it's not compliant, we'll even give you suggestions of words that you can swap out. So the difficulty that's gone into even just hosting everything on a custom platform, custom community. We don't use Facebook groups or this or that. We have our own custom community. And very shortly, there's an app coming as well. So you can watch things mobile, on your phone, on the go. You can use the community on the go. I mean, it's insane. And that's not even taking into consideration things like the leaderboards, things like the plug and plays. Now you don't get like a PDF download. Like the plug and play is a living, breathing thing where we update it every single week, because what was true last week, and this is the big issue, and I'll even hold my hands up and say the big issue with, for example, the last version of our program, although it got insane results, better results than has ever come out of the online education industry. The thing is, it wasn't updated real time. Whereas now, when you get Agency Navigator, you're not buying a program, you're buying an ecosystem. Like a living, breathing ecosystem. The only way I can describe it is kind of like being a Tesla customer, where every month, every quarter, you're surprised with like new features, new tools. And you're just like, it's every single month, it's our mission and it's our goal to delight you, to remind you of what an incredible decision you made. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. But really the main thing I just want to get across is like, I have put so much money that, by the way, I really didn't need to. I was sitting with one of my friends who also runs an education company in France. And I was telling him about all this stuff. And he's like, man, you're not going to make any more money because of this. Like people don't buy programs for all this custom this and that. And I was like, yeah, to be honest, I know. But for me, it was so important to do this for the culture. And it was so important for me to do this, like just shake things up and really take online education to another level. And that's what we've done here. And what this means for you is you get a full ecosystem. I've created a system for you to duplicate and create your own agency from scratch and with zero upfront investment. The techniques, the do this next strategies, the don't do this strategies, it's all yours. Meaning that you'll be able to scale your agency to $10,000 a month in the shortest time frame and skipping and avoiding all the crazy mistakes that I made. So look, if you really want to start your own online business that pays you $10,000 to $20,000 a month, if you want to have the location freedom to work from anywhere, and if you want to have the respect of your friends and family to be that person who has built a 6-figure a year business, and lastly, if you want to have your hand held every step of the way by a mentor and through a revolutionary program, and all of this without having to invest any upfront money for the business or have any prior experience, then Agency Navigator isn't just a solution for you. It is the only solution for you. Look, don't take my word for it. Here's what some of the Agency Navigator students have to say about the program.
Hey everybody, Jackson McDonald here. I just want to give a quick thanks to Eman Gadji and his crew for creating Agency Navigator. This course changed my life. At only 18 years old, I had my first client in the bag a month after finishing it. And knowing what I know now, I would not have hesitated to buy the course. It is probably one of the best purchases you'll make, and it's a life-changing purchase. It has the best softwares and the best group. These people in here will hold you accountable and have you striving for more. And if you're looking to get in this group, now is the best time to get in. And so I think this is a sign for you to get started. Good luck.
Let me just start off by saying that Agency Navigator is phenomenal. Every aspect of this course is out of this world. From the way it's designed, the knowledge behind it, the value behind it, the team behind it, the community behind it is phenomenal. It's like nothing I've ever seen.
Hi, my name is Alex and I'm making this video today to review Agency Navigator. Just gonna get straight into it. This course is a 10 out of 10 for me, and I'll tell you why. So through my life journey, I've always wanted to do well in life. I've always wanted to succeed. Went to university, then moved to London to pursue a career in digital marketing, which I've been doing now for about 3 to 4 years. However, in that time, I've gotten better and better in the space, but I've always thought, how do I service my own clients? How do I create my own business to service them? And I joined a bunch of different courses to learn how to do this, and I joined, the traditional SMMAs, etc. But never really found one that went through every stage of the roadmap on how to build a business properly until I came to Agency Navigator. Now, I watched Iman Gadji on YouTube for a while. I saw how he took his agency from 0 to 100k per month, and I was like, if there's anyone I'm going to learn from in the agency space, it's Iman. So I joined his course and I was absolutely blown away. And then after that, they do the service delivery. Now, the service delivery is so good because I'm in paid advertising. I've applied what I've learned, and I've actually applied it to my job where I've gotten really good results and recognition of the directors in the company that I work for.
Hey guys, how you going? My name's Sam. I'm 20 from Australia. I don't do these testimonial videos often because a lot of the time I think they're fake, but Iman has offered such an amazing course in Agency Nav that I thought, I want to give back to him in as many ways possible. And I truly think, and I really hope that this video can push somebody over the edge to make the investment into such a life-changing course. So, if you're right on the edge of purchasing Agency Nav, I can't recommend it enough. It's truly the best investment that you'll ever make. And even if it's your first step, or even if you're a seasoned marketer and you already have an agency, I truly think that Agency Nav is taking the industry to the next level. And Iman is truly at the forefront of the industry, and he's definitely someone that you need to be following. So I really hope I can help push somebody over the edge who's really close to purchasing. You definitely won't regret it.
Real quick, let me show you around the platform and give you a demo of some of the content. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looks like when you log into the Grow Agency platform. As you can see right here, Agency Navigator. So I'm going to start off by showing you some of the modules, and then I'll go onto the Trello board so I can show you some of the rest. You can see right here, laying your foundations is 7 videos. The mindset week is another further 7 videos. I think each video is something like an hour or something like that. And you can see right here, you actually get the plug and plays down below. For systems and processes, there's actually 2 more modules that will be coming out in the space of the next 7 to 10 days. So at the moment it is 8 videos, but it will be a lot more than that going forward. As you can see, some of the modules right here. So as you can see right there, for finding leads and setting meetings, once again, there's 3 more videos actually coming out in the space of the next 4 days. But you can see some of the modules right here. We got LinkedIn training. We got how to find leads, paid strategies for lead gen, storing and organizing leads, profile funnel, cold email automation, Upwork. And as I said, there's 3 or 4 more modules that are coming out in the next 7 to 10 days. Here we've got sales and follow-up. Now I will just show you what the full thing looks like. So you can see right here, all of phase 1 is done. Phase 2, there's no extra additions. Then for phase 3, there are 2 more modules that'll be coming out very soon. For phase 4, there are 3 or 4 more modules, one of which is actually 5 or 6 hours direct from old clients of mine or existing clients of mine, where basically I've just sat down with them and asked them like, hey, When have you actually said yes to meetings? Like, when have you responded to a cold email or a cold Insta DM, or on LinkedIn? When have you responded, and when have you actually become clients from someone from a cold outreach? So that is an incredible module right there. You can see phase 5 that is actually launching today as I'm recording this. So by the time you see it, it will be live, and I believe that is 9 modules, one of which is a live sales breakdown, and that's like an hour of live sales footage, and I also give my feedback on it, etc. This is the service delivery module or phase. It's actually split up into 4 different sections. We've got fundamentals, we've got how to advertise, we've got local business, and then we've got advanced strategies. So you can see right here, we've got everything from direct vault. Anytime I do vault, that's basically live footage, like real footage. So we've got a IG client onboarding call. We've got how to actually kick off in the onboarding call, how to set up with Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, Facebook ad fundamentals, hygiene and avoiding bans, tracking, funnels and offers, crafting copy. We actually have a module over the shoulder copy creation with Kieran, who's a copywriter at my agency, has been for the last 3 years. And he literally shows you his process end to end of questions he asks clients on that onboarding call, all the way to, exactly how he writes his copy, etc. We've got reporting. You get our entire reporting system, how to advertise. This is literally everything you could ever want when it comes to advertising online. We even give you some industry specifics for gyms, chiropractors, dentists, real estate agents, and we give you one-click funnels that you can literally download. We've got some advanced strategies for those of you guys who are already running agencies and want some more advanced stuff. Then we have phase 7 and phase 8, which is still being fleshed out. By the time that you get into the program, you should have basically everything up to phase 6. And then we also actually have a bonus program, and that's one of the big things inside of the new custom platform is we want to do one every 4 months or so. So 3 times a year, you guys are actually going to get bonus courses from speakers that I have paid a lot of money to come on and basically share their knowledge with you. And that'll be stuff that's, some very specific stuff, maybe a LinkedIn expert, maybe, and by the way, this is all training that's inside here already, but maybe a expert on sleep, maybe an expert on this and that. So we've actually done 2 already, one for biohacking and detox, and then another one for accounting specifically, like how to know literally everything about accounting and financials for agency, which is very, very simple, by the way. It's just, it's an opportunity to go even more in depth. So as I said, when you log into the portal, you've got your programs right here. And then you've got your tools. So for example, your financial planner. Now this is literally, like, I actually use this every month. This is a demo account, so it's not on here. But every month I come in and I'll go, for example, revenue, but you can change this, you can change this, you can rename it to something else if you want. So like, let's say clients, let's say clients, you want to call this clients, right? So here we've got client 1, right? And let's say that client pays you that client pays you $1,800 a month, right? So you can pop that in right there. You've got client 2, let's say they pay you $2,600 a month, right? You pop that in right there here, and once again, you can change all these names. Now let's say you've got some software, right? So we'll pop in, let's say, agency flow, and let's say that is $79 a month. Let's say you have contractor 1, and let's say they charge you, let's say they're managing 2 client campaigns and they're charging you $600 a month, so that's $1,200. And then let's say you have another contractor for a smaller job, and they charge you $200. You can see right there. So you've got your revenue, your expenses, your net cash flow. If you release any dividends from the company, but for most people, you should just be like a sole proprietor, and I explain all this stuff in the program anyways. Opening balance, closing balance, and you do that all year, and then you've got your year summary. So I actually use this tool personally, the financial planner. Here you've got your lifetime value calculator. So this is how you figure out the lifetime value of a client. You've got your plan of attack. So I actually use this, it said, on my actual personal account, and this is where I plan my day, I plan my month, and I plan my year. And like, let's say for example, next week I have a holiday. From 10th to 16th, right? I'll pop in right here, holiday, yellow, seems very fitting for that, and I'll save it, right? And here you can start to basically plan out and map out all of the things in the year. So we are currently in October. So let's say my objective this month is do 300 cold calls. Okay, so that's one objective for the month. And then let's say a small to do is just set up G Suite, right? As an example, right? So that'll be your small to do. And when you actually come into your daily task, you've actually got your month objective. So every day when you're setting your objective, or every day when you're mapping out your day, you'll have your actual monthly objective there. So it's, you know, it's a very smart, intuitive tool. Here you've got your outreach tracker, and then this is once again where you're going to track every single attempt. Now you can actually change some of these, right? So cold call, cold email, cold messaging, cold audit, cold walk-in, cold other. And as I said, you'll be able to see from a year view exactly how much outreach you've been doing. Audience size budget calculator. Once again, this will tell you exactly how much to spend based on your budget. Lead gen success calculator. We've got client revenue calculator. And once again, you can just select the industry. All this stuff is done for you. And this is all tools that are obviously elaborated and built on in the actual program itself. You got your break-even ROAS calculator. So once again, these are tools that aid when you are specifically going through the program. Then in the community, we've got the group itself. So here is the lifeblood. Here is the lifeblood. So you'll come in, you'll do a post, et cetera, et cetera. You can see some of the things on the side. This is getting a facelift very, very soon. We've got upcoming Q&A calls. So you can see right here, Agency Navigator. Now, Agency Navigator, there is one weekly Q&A call per week. It goes for 2 hours. Twice a month, it is hosted with Luis, who's actually the media buyer. He's our lead media buyer at IAG Media. So, you know, he's literally responsible for, I'd say for him personally, maybe $500,000 to $1 million a month in ad spend. So he'll help you with everything from funnel setup to Google ads, Instagram ads, Facebook, whatever you want, he'll help you with, right? And then the other calls, so there's 2 calls per month with Luis and 2 calls a month with Pierre. Now, Pierre is actually my business partner at my software company. His wife was actually one of our clients at the agency. So him and I have been working together for over a year for my software company, Agency Flow. That's something else you don't need to worry about. But he actually runs his own agency, and that does multiple 5 figures a month. So he is a active agency owner, and he's, you know, one of the best people that you can really ask when it comes to how to run and operate an agency. So yeah, Luis does 2 a month. Pierre does 2 a month. You basically go on there and you are speaking one-on-one with Luis and Pierre. Like, you can literally share your screen. You can literally open up client campaigns. You can literally open up your outreach and try to get some feedback on your outreach. And speaking of outreach, we've actually got Kieran, who is the product manager at greatagency.com, and he is an outreach specialist as well and a copywriting specialist. So he can help you with any of your email outreach, your LinkedIn automation, your this, your that, and he's present on all 4 calls per month. So yeah, all you do is you come here and you reserve your spot. And as I said, it's hosted weekly on Zoom, and you're literally unmuted and you're speaking to me and my team one-on-one. Then we have the leaderboard. Now, I won't show you right now, but basically what the leaderboard is, it is an opportunity. Now, if you come up here to my profile, anytime you sign a client, so let's say a client name, agency flow, anytime you sign a client, you'll actually pop that in here. Let's find it, software, SaaS company. So yeah, as I said, anytime you sign a client, you'll actually come here, you'll create a new client, you'll create a payment, and you'll basically just give a little bit of information on how you sign that client, et cetera, et cetera. And what this does is this will get submitted to us. We'll look at it, we'll approve it, and once that happens, you'll actually get added to, you know, and I don't want to disclose the leaderboard right now, you know, that's only for customers, but you'll be able to see where you are compared to everyone else. And you, with the leaderboard, it only shows the top 5 spots. And as I said, the cool thing is this gamifies and this adds a little bit of healthy competition. And the person who signs the most clients, or, you know, earns the most from their agency in a year, actually gets a Rolex. I think second spot is a $5,000 like desk setup makeover. The third is like a Rimowa set, which is like $3,000. Another one is Mont Blanc set. All in all, the prices come out to like $30,000 a year. So as I said, that is the leaderboard. Resources, we have the Q&A recordings. So as you can see, you'll have the actual recordings. Here is the 14th of September call, and you can come in and you can watch this as many times as you want, etc., etc. You know, I'm not actually going to play this because I know that some people went over their client campaigns and stuff like this on this call. So, but yeah, as I said, you can stack and you can go back all the way back to even 2019 and see some of the old Q&A recordings from the old program. We've got video library, we've got the plug and play library. As I said, obviously bear in mind that not everything is going to be on here because not everything has been deployed yet. But you can see right here for sales, we've got plug and plays. For week 4, we have a lot of plug and plays. So this is literally like, you know, the modules, I wanted to keep them relatively short because when you go to the plug and plays, right, as you can see right here, when you open it up, we give you absolutely everything you need, everything you could ever need, photos, videos, literally URL links, everything, right? So that way I can kind of keep the videos sort of short and concise. And then when you click on the plug and plays, it gives you in full detail everything you could ever need. And, you know, that's even as much as, like, for example, website setup. I give you 20, and you heard that correctly, 20, yes, 20. And you can see some of them right here. I give you 20 one-click website templates, right? And you can see right here, I give you full step-by-step, etc., exactly what to do. But you can find all the templates, download the templates. Yeah, it'll actually port over all 20. As I said, there's 20 different ones, but you can see some live examples. So here's just, you know, 2 templates, but I actually give you, or 3 templates, or oh wait, actually 4, but I actually give you 20 that you can use. So, you know, this is really the benefit of the plug and plays section is anytime you have any issues, you can come here. And the cool thing is you can actually search as well. And this will index anything from the program because we get everything transcribed. So let's say you remember one module and you don't want to, you know, sift through and this and that. You can actually just search it up and it will all come right there. So this is the program. I mean, we have beta here because this is still the early version of it, and every single month there's going to be improvements. Now, real quick, let's talk about the disturbing cost of going at this alone. You know, to figure out all this information and get your agency set up the right way, it could take you 2 to 5 years of your life, and you might not even figure it out at all. And you'd have to test everything out yourself rather than getting a step-by-step process. Imagine how much wasted money and potential income you'd be wasting. To get access to a community of such driven people, as well as plenty of 6-figure earners, might literally take you years and years of networking and working your way up the ladder. So think about the true cost of walking this path alone, blind and with no sense of direction. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, I spent $1.3 million on this custom platform and 18 months of my life to bring this to you. And as I said, that's not just me, that's my team, as well as a team of 7 developers. Like it was insane what went into this. Now, with this state-of-the-art custom platform, and knowing that my past programs have by far the best results in the industry, you would think that this program costs a small fortune, right? And in all honesty, it really should. But before we get into that, let me just recap once again what you get here. You get 115 modules, with 49 of those being on service delivery. And by the way, I've already told you it's much smarter to get a contractor from day one because you're profitable from day one, no matter what with them. But you still have 49 modules of training on service delivery regardless. You have live sales call breakdowns. You have real client onboarding call breakdowns. You have 8 client ad walkthroughs. Yes, that's correct. 8 of our clients, we show you literally end to end how we actually make these clients money. You have iOS 14 and iOS 15 patches and solutions. You have lifetime access to weekly Q&A calls, as well as lifetime access to the Grow Agency customer community. You have 10 custom built agency tools, and you also have invitations to future Grow Agency events. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the past ones. You know, I'll get Tristan to throw up some B-roll of them, but it's insane. I spent 20, 25, 30 grand on these parties, and I just invite students, and you know, I don't pitch anything, I don't sell anything. It's literally just there for the Grow Agency community to network, have fun, and meet people. And as I said, that is only available to Grow Agency customers. And when you get Agency Navigator, you are one of those. So what do you think all of that is worth? What do you think the most advanced program built on a custom platform that cost me $1.3 million in 18 months and 7 full-time developers to build? What do you think all that would cost? And I'm not going to throw out any unrealistic numbers like 50,000, 100,000. Like, let's just be honest here. $5,000, $10,000, maybe $20,000. Well, the price for Agency Navigator is only $1,500, which is insanely, absurdly cheap. But I have some good news for you. Because you joined me on this first week of whale season, for the next 7 days, I'm going to give you back $500. Well, technically, I'm actually going to give you back $501. Until next Sunday at midnight, which is October 17th, I believe. You get Agency Navigator for only $999. Now, the discount is going to last 7 days and 7 days only. And you can find the special link with the discount below this video. And the time to get in is now. And I'm going to be very, very honest and tell you why. I'm actually about to reveal kind of some sensitive company information here and just tell you a little bit about what's going on at Great Agency. Great Agency is an education platform now. There is an extreme monthly cost to actually maintaining the tools, running the tools, hosting all the stuff on our own servers, paying the developers who are full-time with me, etc., etc. And as I said, that's a running cost outside of the $1.3 million I've already spent to make this possible. There will be new updates, there will be new tools, there will be new features, there will be new bonus programs added consistently every month, every quarter. And these are all benefits that you get when you're a customer, which is why from next year, 2022, when someone buys, not only will they have to pay $1,500, what's going to happen is they will get, when they pay $1,500, they will get lifetime access to the course, they'll get lifetime access to the community, they'll get lifetime access to the plug and plays. They'll get 3 months complimentary access to the live Q&A calls. They'll get 3-month complimentary access to the recordings of the Q&A calls and 3-month complimentary access to the tools. And then after that, it is $49 a month, because those are things that take consistent effort. That is my lead performance marketer's time. That is my business partner and my software company's time. There is an extreme monthly cost to developing these tools, maintaining these tools. So for me, I need to charge this just to break even on the developer costs. But for you, that doesn't apply. When you purchase Agency Navigator today or the next week, you will not only get a $500 discount, making it only $999. Not only that, you will get lifetime access. You heard that correctly. Lifetime access to the Q&A calls, the recording of the Q&A calls, and the tools. That means that every year you will save yourself $600. Not only will you save yourself $500 today, in next year and the year after, you're going to save yourself $600 because you will be one of our founding members, one of our legacy members, and that means that you will get lifetime access to everything forever. And this is why there's never been a better time to get into Agency Navigator. If you don't get in now, you will spend the next few months kicking yourself, because people, look, I know for a fact, I've already seen it. It's crazy. People are obsessed with this platform. They're obsessed with the tools, the custom community. As I said, the insane stuff that's coming out, even like the app, some of the other tools that we have mentioned, the facelift that the custom platform is actually getting in the next couple months. People are post about this, they talk about it, and you are going to have insane FOMO, and you are going to kick yourself knowing that there was an opportunity for you to get in at a $500 discount and never having to pay the monthly subscription fee ever. So you will feel stupid when you have to pay that higher $1,500 fee plus the monthly subscription, which you will inevitably end up paying if you don't get in this week. And I say inevitably because there's nothing else out there that shows you how to start and build your agency, as well as just your online business in general, to 10 to 20, 30K a month, the way that this program does. So you might be thinking, yeah, whatever, I can wait, blah, blah. You will get in. I know that for a fact. It'll actually be better for me if you wait until next year. But as I said, you will kick yourself knowing that you've had to pay this extra amount. Now, I know for some of you guys, $999 might seem like a lot of money, but is it really? Let's break down some of the numbers. My question to you is, if all this did was help you land just one client, adding an extra $12,000 per year to your income, would it be worth it? If it gave you 24-hour access to hundreds of mentors and coaches within the private mastermind group, would it be worth it? If it gave you the step-by-step system to never worry about money again, take care of the people you love, and live a life of freedom, would it be worth it to you? Because you really have two options here. You can go at it alone and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars figuring this stuff out, getting frustrated and wasting 3 to 10 years of your life, or you could learn the proven system from someone who has not just done it, but truly mastered it and is the best in the world at it. And quite frankly, the only way to lose is not jumping on this investment. Because here's some questions to ask yourself. Can you actually do this in the next 30 days? Can you get meetings? Well, of course, I have a phase with, at the moment, 12 modules. That will be 16 modules when the new ones get added. That's 16 different methods to get meetings with full step-by-step plug and plays. Can you close your first client? Yes, of course, because there is a comprehensive sales training in phase 5 where I literally show you me closing clients. You get real over-the-shoulder footage. Can you get results for your clients? Well, with 49 service delivery modules, I don't think you're going to struggle whatsoever. And can you do this with zero investment? Can you start your agency with nothing? And the answer is yes, and I show you how to do this on the program. Can you start today? Well, I know you can. I guess it just depends whether you think you can. Now let's ask yourself, can this pay for itself? Can you close one client for $1,000 a month? By the way, we never charge clients less than $1,000 a month. Of course you can. Now, over the space of 12 months, that client is worth $12,000 to you. But even if something goes horribly wrong and that client just stays for 1 month, which by the way, we always sign clients on 3-month minimums. So that's not going to happen anyway. But I'm trying to think worst case scenario here. That client would be $1,000 to you. So if you sign a client for the lowest amount we sign clients for in the GYA community, and you only manage to keep that client for 1 month, you make $1,000. You've still made money on the program, and you get this program that is a living, breathing organism. You're part of this community. You have lifetime access to it. You can always come. You can always ask questions to me and my team. You know, I'm there in the community. You have access to the bonus program. As I said, 3 or 4 times a year, I'm literally spending tens of thousands of dollars to, you know, get guest speakers, fly them in, pay them a fee, etc., to speak and present, just so you have all this bonus material. As I said, being a part of Grey & now is almost like owning a Tesla. It gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling, and it never stops putting a smile on your face. Now, the next thing that I want to mention is I know that for 99% of you guys, you are frantically clicking the link down below, you're fumbling for your credit card, and you're ready to move forward, and you are ready to pull the trigger. And as I said, I know that's 99% of you. You have heard everything you need to know, and in fact, maybe even 10, 15 minutes. I've probably even done too much talking for the past 10, 15 minutes. You saw there's a new program, you know it's me, you know it's Grey & you know the quality that we put out, and you're like, I will buy anything. And a lot of people are like that. Actually, many people are like that. They know me, they know Grey & anything we put out, they're buying. But for the remaining 1% who maybe aren't as familiar with myself, Grey & what we've been able to do over the last 3 years, some of you guys may still have questions, or you may still have doubts or concerns about, you know, just even the business model or starting an agency. I've actually opened up some time on my student integration manager, Christian's calendar, so he can take some calls, some free discovery calls, and talk to you guys and kind of answer any last minute questions you might have. Now, he was actually a student of the 1.0 program 3 years ago. He built up his agency to $10,000 a month. He actually started helping people build their agencies in Spain, and he dropped all of that, took a massive pay cut around a year ago, and started working for Grey & because he's so passionate about educating people on the program that actually got him to where he was in life. So as I said, very commendable, very respectable guy. The fact he's, you know, took a massive pay cut just to work for Grey & because he knows just how much of a crazy impact this has on people's lives. So when you go to the sales page, when you click the link down below this video, you'll actually, if you scroll down, you'll find some availability over the space of next week to speak with Christian, and instead just have him answer any questions about how the program works, how the calls work, this, that, etc. As I know that for 99% of people, you're just like, give me this right now, I can't wait, I want this right now. But you know, for the 1% of you, it is available. Anyways, as we wrap up this episode and the first week of whale season, I want to congratulate you on joining me for this first week. In the second week that we've got coming up, there's another 2 bonus episodes, as well as 3 live Q&A calls hosted with myself and my team, and that is only available if you are in the Telegram group. The link to that is below this video as well. And for those of you who are smart enough to join Agency Navigator this week, congratulations. Nothing will ever be the same. This is your time, this is your year, and I'm here to personally hold your hand and guide you to hitting 6 figures a year with your agency. I look forward to seeing you inside the program, and on that note, I'll talk to you guys soon.